Hey home cooks! Today we are making a one-pot healthy Mexican quinoa. This recipe is gluten and dairy free and can easily be made vegetarian as well. It's delicious served hot or cold. I will typically serve it hot with some barbecue or tacos for dinner, and then enjoy the leftovers cold the next day as a complete salad for lunch. It makes a great side dish or a whole meal in itself. It's full of grains, protein, and veggies, and very low fat, so it's really healthy for you. So let's get this going. I'm going to show you how we make it. So to start with, we will be using 1 cup of quinoa. Quinoa naturally has a bitter exterior, so you need to soak it first before we cook it. So we're going to soak our quinoa in some water for about 15 minutes. After that, we will drain the water and rinse it a couple times until the water runs clear, and drain it again, and we will set it aside. So now we're ready to start cooking. In a large pan, we'll add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're going to heat that over a medium heat. And into our pan, we will add 1/2 of a large yellow onion that we have chopped up, so it's about 1 cup of onion. 1 bell pepper that we've chopped. I'm using yellow bell pepper today. Red works really well too, or you can really use any color that you like. And 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. So we'll give that a stir, and we're going to let this cook for about 5 minutes or so until those onions are translucent. All right, that's looking good. So now all we need to do is throw in the rest of our ingredients. So to this we will add 1 can of drained corn, 1 can of rinsed and drained black beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, our 1 cup of soaked, rinsed, and drained quinoa, 2 cups of broth. I really like to use chicken broth, but if you want to make this vegetarian, just use vegetable broth. And now for our seasonings, we will add 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon dried cilantro, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. All right, so we'll just get this all stirred up together here. And we will cover it up and let this simmer for about 20 minutes or until your quinoa is tender. Halfway there. Give it a little stir here. It's looking good. We'll cover this back up and let it finish cooking. All right, it has been 20 minutes. Our quinoa is nice and tender. Since there's still some liquid in our pan, I'm going to leave the lid off and let it continue cooking just for another 5 minutes or so until that liquid is all absorbed, and then our quinoa is all done and ready to eat. And that is it, my friends, for our one-pot healthy Mexican quinoa. I adore this dish. It is so good, and I don't feel bad going back for seconds because it's really so good for you. Whether you serve it with barbecue or tacos or enjoy it as a salad, I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to receive notifications on all of our videos. Happy cooking!